So you're trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon. Why would you take advice from some random pregnant lady? I don't know. Why would you take advice from some random pregnant lady? Like, what does some random pregnant lady have to say about qualifying for the Boston Marathon? Oh! Because I've done it. I have run 5 marathons in the course of my distance running career. I've learned a lot along the way, and here's what I have to share about what I would do to qualify for Boston if I was going to try today. But instead of telling you like this, let's go on a run and talk about it.
Number 1 is base building.
Studies show that runners who hit higher mileage week over week are faster in the marathon. So base building is how many miles you're running every week. You want to increase that slowly over time. 10%, no more than that every week until you're at least 40 miles a week. So you want to have a solid base weekly miles built in before you start adding in speed work.
Number 2 is speed work.
So once you have your base built, you can start adding in speed work. You don't want it to be more than 20% of your weekly miles to avoid injury. Ideally, you run 5 days a week or 6 days a week, depending on what works for you. One of those days is a speed work day. The other day is a long run day. The rest are easy.
Number 3 is to treat your long runs like you would on race day.
So your long run is an opportunity to mimic race day with your nutrition, with your hydration. Do exactly what you're planning to do on race day, which also means limiting bathroom stops and limiting stopping in general, because every second counts when you're trying to get that qualifying time.
Number 4, you want to find the right race that's going to work for you.
This also means knowing your strengths and weaknesses when you're picking a race. Do you get really jet lagged? Maybe flying to New York and doing the New York Marathon from the West Coast and then being jet lagged, not a great idea to qualify. Maybe your hometown race is super hilly, but there's one 3 hours away that's a fast flat. You want to have that race day game plan down pat so hard that you know the course, you know where every hill is going to be, and you know what paces you want to hit in order to hit your goal time. And ideally, you want to start slower and get faster as you go, so you retain that energy and you can have that final burst in the last 10K.
My last piece of advice is focus on that long-term growth.
So it's important to remember marathon training blocks, those 3 or 4 months that you're training for a marathon, they build upon each other. So if you don't hit it in this marathon, you can hit it in the next one, you can hit it in the next one. That goal might just be one more marathon out of reach, one more training block. So don't give up, keep trying, keep running, focus on long-term growth and consistency, and that's what's gonna get you to that finish line, qualifying for Boston.
So good luck.